What happens when someone who has never been loved learns how to love? Can a wounded soul demand happiness and still keep its dignity? And what does it cost to choose yourself over the person you love most? Meet Jane Eyre. She is not powerful, not wealthy, not beautiful by society's standards. She is a quiet orphan girl, overlooked by the world, raised in cruelty, punished for speaking her mind, taught early that life offers some people warmth and others only cold. But Jane refuses to disappear. From a harsh childhood to a brutal boarding school, suffering becomes her first language. Yet beneath her silence lives something stronger than pain, an unshakable sense of self. She may be poor, but her spirit is not. Then one day, she arrives at Thornfield Hall, a grand, isolated mansion wrapped in fog and secrets. There she meets Edward Rochester, older, mysterious, deeply wounded. He is unlike anyone she has known, sharp, complicated, emotionally scarred. And somehow he sees her, not as a governess, not as a servant, but as an equal. For the first time, Jane feels something dangerous. Hope. But Thornfield whispers warnings. Strange laughter echoes through locked halls. Fires burn in the night. A hidden truth breathes behind closed doors. And when love finally opens its arms to Jane, it also asks for a terrible sacrifice. Will she betray herself to keep the man she loves? Can love survive when trust is shattered? And who is Jane, if not the woman she fought so hard to become? Jane Eyre is not simply a romance. It is the story of a woman refusing to lose herself. It is about loneliness, resilience, passion, and moral courage. About a woman who chooses dignity over desire, who walks away even when her heart breaks, because she knows love without respect is not love at all. And when Jane finally returns, she is no longer the girl who arrived at Thornfield. She is a woman who has learned the hardest lesson of all. Sometimes, to be truly loved, you must first learn to choose yourself. What happens when love becomes obsession? Can a broken heart turn into revenge? And if love destroys everything it touches, was it ever love at all? Meet Heathcliff. He arrives as an orphan, poor, silent, unwanted, brought into the dark, wind-swept house of Wuthering Heights. No one knows where he came from. No one knows who he truly is. But inside him burns something fierce, rage, hunger, and an aching need to belong. Then he meets Catherine Earnshaw. Wild, untamed, fearless. She is the storm to his silence, and together they become inseparable. Two souls that recognize themselves in each other. Their bond is not gentle. It is raw, consuming, almost supernatural. Catherine does not simply love Heathcliff. She says he is part of her. But love collides with class. When Catherine chooses to marry another man, Edgar Linton, not for love, but for status, something inside Heathcliff breaks. And broken love becomes revenge. He disappears as a wounded young man and returns as something darker, wealthy, cold, and determined to destroy everyone who hurt him, not just his enemies, everyone, every generation, every memory. What follows is not romance. It is emotional warfare. Homes become battlegrounds. Families inherit hatred. Love turns into possession. Grief becomes cruelty. Can Heathcliff love without destroying? Can Catherine's memory ever release him? And when obsession outlives death, is it still human? Wuthering Heights is a Gothic storm, howling wind over empty moors, candlelight in haunted windows, footsteps in dark corridors, and a love so intense it feels almost cursed. This is not a story about falling in love. It is about what happens when love refuses to die. And when Heathcliff reaches the end of his revenge, only one question remains. Was he haunted by Catherine, or had he become the ghost himself? What happens when the world stops seeing you as human? What if the people you love begin to fear you? And when your identity is stripped away, what remains? Meet Gregor Samsa. He is an ordinary man, quiet, hardworking, exhausted. A traveling salesman whose life revolves around responsibility. He works not for himself, but for his family, paying their debts, carrying their burdens, sacrificing his own dreams so they can survive. Then, one morning, Gregor wakes up and everything is gone. He has become something unrecognizable, not metaphorically, not emotionally, physically, a monstrous insect. This is the nightmare of the Metamorphosis. At first, Gregor's greatest fear is absurdly simple, being late for work. But soon the true horror begins. His family locks him away. His room becomes a cage. His voice no longer sounds human. His mother cannot bear to look at him. His father responds with violence. Even Greta Samsa, his beloved sister, the one person who tries to care for him, slowly begins to change. Not Gregor, her. Compassion becomes exhaustion. Love becomes obligation. Obligation becomes resentment. And Gregor realizes something devastating. They may have needed his money, but they never truly needed him. Can dignity survive humiliation? Can love survive when someone becomes inconvenient? And if your family only values what you provide, did they ever love you at all? The Metamorphosis is not just surreal fiction, it is isolation made visible. A cinematic descent into alienation, closed doors, dark rooms, whispered conversations through walls, and a man watching his own humanity disappear while fully aware of it. Gregor never stops being human on the inside. That is what makes it unbearable. And when his family finally decides what must be done, one final question remains. Did Gregor transform into a monster, or did his family reveal who they were all along? What happens when love asks you to destroy your entire life? Can passion justify betrayal? And if society rejects you for choosing your heart, was love worth the price? Meet Anna Karenina. She has everything a woman is supposed to want: beauty, status, wealth, a respected husband, and a son she deeply loves. To the world, Anna's life in St. Petersburg looks perfect. But perfection can be a prison. Inside, Anna is lonely, trapped in a marriage built on duty, not passion, surrounded by rules, expectations, and polite smiles, yet starving for something real. Then she meets Count Alexei Vronsky, young, charismatic, dangerous. Their connection is immediate, electric, undeniable. For the first time, Anna feels truly alive. What begins as attraction becomes obsession. What begins as freedom becomes sacrifice. And once Anna chooses love, there is no way back. Society turns against her, friends disappear, doors close. Her marriage collapses. Her motherhood is torn apart. The same world that once admired her now watches her fall. But the greatest battle is not outside. It is inside Anna. Can passion survive guilt? Can love survive jealousy? And when you give up everything for one person, what happens if that person cannot save you? Alongside Anna's tragedy walks Konstantin Levin, another soul searching for meaning, asking quieter but equally painful questions about love, faith, family, and what makes life worth living. That is why Anna Karenina is more than a love story. It is a human drama about desire, shame, loneliness, and the unbearable weight of choice. And when Anna reaches the edge of everything she once believed in, one question remains: can a person survive when love becomes stronger than hope?